Hey everybody, Michael Batiste from the Elk Calling Academy, still hanging out at the Western Hunting and Conservation Expo in Salt Lake. We have made our way over to VIAM Outdoors where we're hanging out with Tristan. Now, Tristan, I didn't really know much about VIAM Outdoors before this show, so kind of give us a little history of VIAM Outdoors.
Yeah, we started about 2008 when I got out of college. I enjoyed doing this stuff. Just wanted to find that niche of products that I currently have and how can I make them better. I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm just adding that extra spoke that helps fit the extra needs. So like tarps, shelters, quilts, what can I do to make that different? And it all started with my buddies coming to me saying, hey, do this, do that, do that. And that's when we just started opening up doors and opened up the business in 2015 and just started kicking it from there.
So kind of the lightweight backcountry, that's kind of your target, that's your niche that you focus after?
Yeah, we want to do something less than 3 people because if we're on a 3-person hunt, we can usually distribute that weight a little bit easier. So everything we have is 2.5 man, so it gives you much extra room for your gear.
So you got gear, people, you got a place that you can get in, out of the weather, and this and that.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
So talk a little bit about the lineup that you guys offer.
We've got tarps, shelters, quilts, game bags, storage pouches for organization, because some of the packs on the market, we want to go light as possible. They just don't have that opportunity to help organize. So like your toothbrush, your deodorant, where is it at? And that's the problem that I personally had, is you're going through your pack and, hey, where's all this at? So you got little pouches to put in. Or you got a tarp that's 6 ounces and it's 58 inches wide, 120 inches long. If you got caught in a rainstorm, you set that sucker up and now you're out and you're out of the weather. So that's kind of some of the general things that we do. And we do on our quilts and throws, we use Climate Shield Apex insulation.
Okay.
So it's aesthetic. But the only thing is that it's not going to be as light as a down, but it actually holds its heat value when it is wet.
Nice. So basically it kind of sounds like what you've done is you've created the travel pouch for bathroom necessities for the backcountry hunter, along with sleeping systems and shelters. Now I know one thing we saw yesterday was your game bags.
Yep.
So those kind of intrigued me.
Yeah, for sure. So once again, we're not reinventing the wheel. This is just something that I noticed with other game bags out there that I personally had before I even started this. I was just a normal average Joe hunter, as I still am. In Washington at that time, you go through the thick stuff and you come out and you've got like a cheesecloth bag at the end.
Right.
So what this is a 1.35 ripstop nylon. And all we use is we serge all the seams. It's highly breathable, it's highly durable, it's washable. When you get out of the field, you don't even need soap. So you can just actually go to your sink, creek, and you just sit there and you agitate it, you hang it up and it dries. We've got sets that, we got 4 different sets. They start out 6 bags and they go all the way up to a moose size bag that's going to be 30 inches wide, 48 inches tall.
Nice.
So it's a huge bag, but they're just super lightweight. We've got a set here. This is typically your elk set. There's going to be 6 bags in here. So we've got a 20 by 33, you get 5 of those, which is plenty big for an elk quarter. And then you got that one extra bag for your cape. You don't want to mix your heart with your liver, something like that, and that's a 16 by 35. So that's just that one extra spare bag. Most people, you get 5,
right?
You know, because you got your quarters and your meat bag. But that's where I had the problem well, what do you do with the cape? What do you do with the heart? You're just going to roll around. I mean, some people are like that where they don't want to mix it. So we just give them that extra option.
So this kit right here has 6 bags in it.
Yes, sir.
So we're talking breaking down to a 4-inch by 6-inch pack that's in your pack while you're hunting around, but all 6 bags that you need are included right in this, and I mean the weight on this is we're less than 12 ounces.
Exactly, it's about 10.5 ounces.
Nice.
So
nice.
With stuff stacking, the big thing that we use too is we use paracord, 550 paracord.
Okay.
And the reason why I did that is some people use nylon. Now we're not going to be hanging stuff from this, but we actually did a test. It's a serge seam all the way around the end. We had over 110 pounds hanging from this. We don't recommend it because it's just thread holding it together, but it just does show the durability that it can withstand that weight. And the reason why we have 550 cord is because I was on an elk hunt and I forgot my paracord at home. And so now what do? How do I hold an elk open? So I actually just rubbed my game bag and tied it up, and now I'm back in business.
Now, you talked about the ripstop material, that it is breathable. I know out on the market, and a lot of the ripstops, they either come treated or non-treated. So you guys are using the non-treated version, so those cells are open. It allows that air to breathe through.
Yes, sir.
Also, another debate. you know, leaving the bone in on the hindquarters versus bone out. Do you guys cater to both type of people?
Yes, we do, because we've got so many different sizes. So if you are an elk hunter and you are specifically bone out, you can go with one of our smaller sizes. We have that ability because we do give you those extra bags.
Nice.
And then if you do bone in, we recommend going up to like this one, the hunter size, because you do have that 20 by 33 that's going to cater to a full size elk quarter. The only thing is, since it is ripstop, if you do get a bone shard, let's say if you're an elk hunter with a rifle and you do get something, it will puncture the bag. But the nice thing is, since it's ripstop, it's not going to tear and shred when you put it in your pack or pick it.
Sure. Take this game bag, drop it off your meat, and let that cool night air kind of circulate, and that'll really help cool down your meat. So
yeah, and to that point, the good thing is you cinch the sucker all the way down, and there's no flies, yellow jackets, like you just stated, that's going to get through there. I mean, it's 100% sealed.
Nice and tight and sealed.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Now let's kind of show the packaging on some of your shelters and talk about how those compress down on the weight.
Yeah, so we've got tarps and shelters. This is our CC divide. It's dual entry on the side, so you don't have the traditional front entry where you have to walk around a stove. You've got we call it the his and her entrance.
Nice.
So you don't have to worry about kicking your buddy,
I like that.
You know, getting dirt on them, burning your brand new coat. And this one here comes in two different fabrics. It's a 1.9 ripstop nylon that's urethane coated for the durability and the water resistance. And just for example, this is the 1.9. And you can feel how it has that typical, kind of a sticky feel. That's the urethane coating.
Yep.
And then this is going to be the sil poly. So sil poly isn't going to stretch when you get the condensation or the rain. So you're not going to keep retightening your guy lines. And this one here is going to be 12 feet long. It's 5 feet tall in the front, 3 feet tall in the back. From pole to pole, it's self-supporting, so you're not going to have guy lines into trees. It's going to be over 6.5 feet tall.
So now without that stretch, basically what you're saying is set it and forget it.
Exactly.
Nice.
If you use trekking poles, which these things do, is we don't want to focus on having to sell you poles. That's why all of our stuff is 5 feet or less. That's where your trekking poles can go for. So if you do have trekking poles, you set up the perimeter, you can take them out, go on your hike, come back, set your trekking poles up, you're fully set up.
Nice.
And this one here is 12 feet long, and as you can feel, that one's 1 pound, 11 ounces.
Wow.
And you're going to have side entrance, 2 people, plenty of room, sit up, it comes with a clothesline. So yeah, this is our biggest shelter that we offer.
Perfect. Tristan, appreciate your time today. So there you have it, guys. There's just a little brief example of the lineup from VIAM Outdoors. I will put links down below this video that you can go to their social media pages and also their website. Definitely go check them out. You can bet that this is going to be in my pack this fall. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming from Western Hunting Conservation Expo, and we'll see you guys at the next stop.
Thank you.